Hey, what's up, everyone? So I'm back in my home office here, and the last 2 to 3 weeks have been pure hell. I've been working on my dining room wall. If you watch the channel all the time, you know we kind of had this big project going on. So, long story short, I noticed that I have a door in my dining room, and it was getting kind of loose. It was starting to rot out a little bit. It was an old door. So I noticed over the summertime the door was starting to like hang a little bit, get a gap in it. So what happened is that I had no overhang on my roof. So when they built the house, they didn't put an overhang on the roof, so the water would just run down the side of the house. And it's a 1959 Cape, so it's pretty old at this point. So for years and years and years, the rain would come off the roof, run down the side of the house, run around the top of the window. So it found its way in at one point and got all wet in there and rotted out the window and ended up rotting out the wall that we had to fix. So Rob came over and we figured we'd put a door in, and we ended up putting a whole wall in. So it's like it was one of those deals. He was ready to kill me. So, but I kind of figured that was going to be the case anyway. It wasn't looking too good, and man, it was just one of those projects that kind of took on a life of its own and unraveled to the point where, if you watch the video, my father pops in to kind of see what the heck is going on. He's like, I can't even believe how bad this was. The whole wall is gone, and so it wasn't a good thing. But so we've been working on that for the last 3 weekends. So we've got 6 days into repairing this wall. They have a whole episode on it. Like it goes from part one all the way to, I think we're at part 5 right now at the time of this video. So in 6 days, we've been doing it on the weekend because we've got to work all day, and for 6 days, we get the wall torn down, reframed, put back up, new window in, re-sided, put a door in there, uh, sealed everything with the zip tape and green board and stuff like that. So now that room should be warmer than it ever was. Had to change some electrical around, and this was like all in the video series that we did on it. Since we can't film any car stuff, we'll have to film some home stuff, and you guys can kind of see what we did and stuff. And they put new insulation in that wall, so everything's weather tight, water tight, wind tight, and it should be nice and warm in that room now. So Rob and I put some drywall up the other day. Came home from work tonight and did some more mudding. It's Wednesday. So I'm trying to get this room to the point where we can start on Saturday and just sand the thing down and start wallpapering. And part of this project, the baseboard in that room was really old too. So I'll shoot some video when we replace the baseboard. There's like 3 big elements in there. And those elements are probably like 40 years old. They work, but they're all beat up from years of abuse and people standing on them and dropping things on them, and they look like crap. So the new elements aren't all that much money. It'll probably be about $300 for all of them. So we'll replace all those while we're at it. And my wife wanted shiplap. I was like, why can't we just paint the wall? Just keep the room the same color, paint the wall we fixed, and call it a day. But no, you gotta get fancy. So now we compromised, and instead of doing real shiplap, we did one of the rooms in our house with wallpaper shiplap, and we actually got it at Target. It looks pretty good. It has like a texture in it and stuff like that. It looks pretty real. It's kind of nice. So we're gonna do that instead, and that's a little bit of a pain because you gotta line all the lines up and make sure everything looks good. And we'll get going on that too. In that room too, there was a hole in the wall where there was a window, an outside window. The room that was a dining room was an addition that was put on, I think, by the previous owner. So they left the hole in the wall there. So what we did is we ended up making shelving in there, boarding it up, drywall on that with sheetrock, and I'm mudding over that to make it nice and smooth. And we're gonna make the dining room a living room so I can put a nice big TV on that wall. And we're gonna make our old living room, the dining room, because it's bigger and you can move around a little bit better in there. So that's what we're up to. And once this project's done, we'll get back to some car repairs and stuff like that as things blow up on us. You know, it probably won't be too long before something fails. It always happens, especially if these piece of crap parts that are on the market. Oh my god, the auto parts that are out there now are terrible. Everything's just built like complete garbage. They got to put another blower motor in my Expedition. I just did one about a year and a half ago, and it's already toast already. They just chew through them. It's craziness. All right, but anyway, wanted to bring you up to speed, let you know what we're up to, and as always, thanks for watching the channel. Don't forget to subscribe, bang out all kinds of how-to videos, and you know, I'm sure you'll learn something to save a ton of money, especially on fixing your car, because car repairs are craziness. So aren't home repairs, so we're doing both. You know, it might not be pros at the home stuff, but we're doing what we can, and Rob and I have been together forever. Like, we went to high school together, so we've been buddies for, man, probably like 38 years at this point. So we went to plumbing school together. So, and I became a marketing manager, and he's still doing plumbing. So go figure. But we get together and do this on the weekends here and there. So take it easy, guys. I'll be back and banging out some more videos here. Take it easy.